You might meet a girl away from the entertainment zones, and the fact is she's still working in a bar, or she used to work in a bar, and basically because you didn't meet her in the entertainment zone, you haven't got a clue as to her past. So I've put together a list of 20 points which are basically hints at how you can find out if she is working in a bar or she was working in a bar. If the answer is yes to most of these questions, then basically you've got to ask yourself, guys, you know, is your girlfriend actually being sincere, and do you really know the truth about her? So I'll jump straight in. Number one, the first thing to ask yourself is, did your Thai girlfriend approach you in the street or in a bar or in a restaurant? Did she come up to you and actually say hello, where are you from, that sort of thing? Because basically a regular Thai girl wouldn't do that. They're too shy, and there's no way on this earth that a regular Thai girl would approach a stranger and start talking to him, especially a foreigner. So if your girlfriend approached you without ever being introduced, then that's kind of a sign. That's one of the signs that she might have been exposed to the entertainment side of things in Bangkok or Pattaya or wherever. Number two, does she smoke? Now again, I'm going to keep saying regular Thai girls because this does affect, this is the difference between regular Thai girls and girls who work in the bars and what have you. Now regular girls, they don't generally smoke. It's frowned upon by Thai society. It's not polite. And generally, I suspect if you do, the ones who do smoke, they probably do it in secret behind closed doors. Perhaps now, you know, I'm getting on a little bit, perhaps the younger generation, it's changing slightly, but generally speaking, it's quite common knowledge that regular Thai girls don't smoke, but a lot of the bar girls do smoke. So again, another sign there. Number three, we've got tattoos. Now, does your girlfriend have tattoos? Now, the biggest one to look out for is a butterfly tattoo. If you've never been to Thailand before, one of the most common questions you'll get asked is, are you a butterfly? And what that generally means is, you know, do you hop from bar to bar, girl to girl, that sort of thing. And a lot of the girls, they basically put this tattoo on themselves. I don't know why, but that's a sure sign. If she's got tattoos, again, generally Thai girls don't have tattoos, but especially a butterfly tattoo, you need to ask the question. Number four, when you met your girlfriend, whatever environment it was in, was she alone? And what I mean by that is the Thais are generally very sociable people, very social people. They don't generally go out alone unless it's, say, a lunch break and they have to nip out for some food. Obviously, that's there's not a lot you can do about that. But you know, if you've gone into a nightclub, even a regular Thai nightclub, and there's a girl sitting at a table with a drink on her own, that's very suspect, guys. Good Thai girl from a good family, they just wouldn't do it. So again, that's another sign. Does your girlfriend tell you that she doesn't like Thai men? I don't really need to elaborate on that one too much. That's self-explanatory. In at number six already, money. This subject will come up a few times, but basically, is she always asking for money? Okay, so everybody needs money to live on. There's nothing wrong with giving a girlfriend a budget, a weekly budget, a monthly budget. Obviously, if you're taking her out, you'll pay for food, you'll pay for drinks, taxis, that sort of thing. But what you'll find with the bar girls who are pretending not to be bar girls, as it were, they're always asking for money. It's, you know, there's always something that comes up, and you'll find it's on a daily basis. And if you give into it and you just give them whatever you want, then you'll be out of pocket big time, guys. But it is a good sign that if she's constantly asking for money, then she's either working in a bar or she was a bar girl. When you go out and you meet her friends, do they have foreign boyfriends? Do they all have foreign boyfriends? Now, I'm not saying it's unusual for a Thai lady to have a foreign boyfriend or a foreign husband, not at all. But, you know, if all of your girlfriend's friends, if every single one of them near enough has a foreigner as a boyfriend or a close friend or a husband, then, you know, you've got to ask yourself, where have these girls met these guys? It's just another sign that you can tick off your list. Number eight. Now there's about 3 points here regarding to phones. So the first point is number eight. Is she always on her phone, in particular WhatsApp or Line? WhatsApp is big in Europe. In Thailand, Line is a popular social media app. They've all got it on their phones. I use WhatsApp in the UK, but when I go to Thailand, I switch to Line just because hardly anybody uses WhatsApp. But you know, if she's got a lot of social media icons on there, and she's always on her phone. You know, that's not a great sign either. And that will tie in with number 9, which is she constantly on her phone? So you know, the Thais nowadays are always on their phone. It don't matter where they work. You can see them in the streets, on the buses, that sort of thing. They're like any, especially young people. They're just always on their phone. But if you go out for a meal with your Thai girlfriend, and you know you can't see the phone, you're sitting opposite her, and she's just constantly texting. And when you ask her who she's speaking to, she's a little bit evasive. That's another bad sign, guys. You know, if she's always on her phone. The other thing is, it's not a very nice thing to do, but sometimes it's necessary. If she's in the shower and you pick up her phone, and if it's not password protected, you can obviously check the apps. And you know, if she's got lots of foreign men saved in her social media apps, that's another good sign, because where did she meet these guys? And you know, if you asked her about it, she'll come out with a very convincing story. But you know, no normal regular Thai girl is going to have lots and lots of foreign men saved on her social media apps.
สถานีต่อไปนานา Next station นานา
Is she comfortable with kissing, holding hands, public displays of affection? Regular Thai girls, again, they don't do it. I mean, in Thai society, they're not. That's something that's done in private. They don't show affection in public. If you have a girlfriend and she's got absolutely no problem kissing you in the street, holding hands, hugging you, that's another very strong sign that she's you know, she's not a regular Thai girl. Number 12 already. Again, this one relates to money. Now, what is very common is they'll, especially with new guys who haven't got a clue, they'll give you a story about, there's always a story about a family member who's in dire straits. They have an emergency and they need funds. It could be anywhere from the buffalo dying or sick, to the brother's motorbike has broke down and they haven't got the money to repair it. The mother's very sick and they haven't got the money for medicine. They're just constant stories, you know. I mean, constant excuses to ask you for money. If they are asked, if this is something that happens quite often, you know, she's just asking you for money for family members. And again, guys, it's not normal. You know, you should be able to work that out without me telling you. You know, if somebody's constantly asking for big amounts of money for motorbikes, hospital bills, things along that nature, then common sense should tell you something's not right. Again, we've touched on this, and where did you meet her? We talked about a club or a restaurant, something like that, but this is an even stronger one. So basically, did you meet her, your girlfriend, did you meet her in or around an entertainment zone? So what I mean by that, guys, is say somewhere like Nana Plaza, outside they have a lot of this street food, the little restaurants and things like that. Now, if your girlfriend was sitting having a meal right at the entrance to Nana Plaza, well, the fact that she's at that location, that should be another one that basically alerts you. Again, that's common sense. I can't see anybody not picking up on that one. Her friends. So when you're out and about with your girlfriend and you meet her friends, you know, who are they? Do they work in the entertainment zones? Do they work in the bars, clubs, go-go bars, that sort of thing? If all her friends work in entertainment zones or similar sort of places, you got to ask the question, where did she meet these girls? Yeah, it could be argued she's known them from school, but you know, if they've all come down from different provinces in Isan or the north of Thailand, then it's very unlikely. Again, a good indicator that she has some history in the bars. We're up to number 15 already. Okay, so if your girlfriend, when you met her, she didn't appear to have a job, she's not really educated, but she seems to have a lot of expensive things.